You've poured your heart, your time, and your money into creating the perfect Airbnb. But here's the big question. Are you sure the right guests are even seeing it? In this explainer, we're going to build a blueprint, a step-by-step guide to make sure your property doesn't just exist on Airbnb, it absolutely thrives. It's a super frustrating question for so many hosts. Why does a fantastic listing, one you know guests would love, get buried on page 7? Well, the answer isn't just about having amazing photos or the lowest price. It's about understanding the system that decides who gets seen. We're not trying to trick the algorithm here. We're learning how to align our listings with exactly what Airbnb wants to show its guests. So here's our roadmap for today. First, we're going to pull back the curtain on the algorithm itself. Then, we'll build out a strategic framework. From there, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of boosting your clicks and bookings. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a clear action plan so you know exactly what to do next. First things first, we have to understand the machine we're working with. Let's demystify how Airbnb actually decides who gets that coveted spot on page 1. You've got to stop thinking about Airbnb as just a booking platform. It's a search engine for places to stay, plain and simple. And just like Google, its main goal is to show the most relevant, most popular results to its users. It rewards listings that people engage with, listings that actually get booked, and listings that deliver an amazing experience. So what is Airbnb actually looking for? It pretty much boils down to 5 key signals, and the best part is you can influence every single one of them. First is engagement, grabbing attention with clicks and wishlist saves. Second is conversion, turning that attention into a booking. Third is host quality. Are you a reliable host? Fourth is guest experience. What are your reviews really saying? And finally, listing freshness, showing Airbnb that you're an active, engaged host. Master these 5, and you're already way ahead of the game. So how do those 5 signals turn into something we can actually use? That's where this simple, powerful framework comes in. This is the blueprint that will guide every decision we make from here on out. This is the architecture for your Airbnb SEO machine. Airbnb wants to show listings in this exact order: attractive, trustworthy, reliable, relevant, and likely to convert. And pay close attention to that order. It's a funnel. You can't convert a guest who never clicks your listing in the first place. Everything starts at the top. Let's dive into that first crucial pillar, being attractive. How do you win the first impression on a page crowded with competition and get people to click? The key metric here is click-through rate, or CTR. It's simple. What percentage of people who see your listing actually click on it? A high CTR tells Airbnb people really like this listing, and Airbnb absolutely listens to that signal. Your number 1 weapon for a high CTR is your first photo, the hero image. It has to stop the scroll instantly. Use the best angle of your property, bright natural light, a wide uncluttered shot, and a clear focal point. This single photo is your most important advertisement. After the hero image, your title does the heavy lifting. A title like "Nice apartment with parking" is weak. It tells guests almost nothing. Compare that to an optimized title that combines your top feature, a location benefit, and your ideal guest type. It immediately tells the right person, this place is for you. So you got the click. Great, but that's only half the job. Now we need to turn that visitor into a paying guest by building trust and clarity fast. People don't read online, they skim. A giant wall of text kills conversions. That's why we use a skimmable description framework, led with quick highlights and bullet points. Then explain why guests love the space. After that, go room by room. Clear headings make it easy for guests to find answers and confidently hit book. Here's something critical. Your conversion rate isn't just about your listing page. It's deeply connected to your reviews. Airbnb's algorithm actually reads the words in your reviews. That means the best SEO comes from your real-world operations. You need to engineer experiences that naturally produce reviews saying things like clean, easy check-in, and great host. Once you've nailed the fundamentals, it's time to play chess, not checkers. These are the strategic levers that give you a real edge. First is amenity gap analysis. Find what your competitors don't offer and add it. Maybe no one else has a proper workspace. That's your opportunity. Second is using dynamic pricing strategically. A lower last-minute price boosts conversion and sends a positive signal to the algorithm. Third is niche positioning. Don't be for everyone. Be the best pet-friendly stay or the top work-from-home rental in your city. We've covered everything from high-level strategy down to tactical moves. Now let's make this actionable. Here are the 3 highest impact changes you can make this week. First, optimize your hero image. Second, rewrite your title and description using these formulas. Third, do a quick amenity gap analysis and add one standout feature. Remember, Airbnb SEO isn't a one-and-done fix. It's about small, consistent improvements over time. The system is designed to reward active, attentive hosts. So pick one thing from today's explainer, implement it, and start building momentum. The top of the search results is waiting. What's your first move going to be?